Yes. No, it's not.
How are you, Myro?
I'm playing on the couch. You're not your own machine. All right, good morning, everybody. Let's try one more time. It's very, very, very weak. We got people here that don't know us. They want to hear energy. Good morning. All right, that's better. So we're going to start off with, one. Who wants to see Lewis wear this Burger King hat? You can't let the people down, Lewis. So. We have a special presentation for Mr. Lewis because last week when I was able to get up there and talk about Lewis, we had a nice presentation made. And as I was sitting there with Lewis and his wife at lunch, I'm looking at him, and he's all in his suit and tie. You can tell he's feeling very proud moment. He's getting ready to be president of the 400 Northport, and I had an immense amount of guilt come over me. And I was like, here you are, you're getting ready to get up there and have a little fun at the bear, and I couldn't do it because he was so proud. And his wife was sitting there, and I thought, she will kill me. So I'm sitting there, and I had to go, oh my God, I've got to come up with a whole new speech right now. So I said, Lewis, we're gonna have the presentation that Hire worked so diligently on, and we're going to have a nice today. So you don't get to see that. But first, we're going to start off with Peachtree Residential Properties, Miss Katie Smith and Dan Rogers, and I know that there's one more of you. What's your name?
Sharon.
Sharon Jones. Was that not a great display in the kitchen that you saw?
Well, thanks for having us. We're Peachtree Residential. I know there's so many different peach trees out there, but we're the one that's been around for a long time, 27 years. And hope you have a chance to enjoy breakfast. If not, enjoy some afterwards. We brought hopefully plenty and a variety for everyone. But we have, if you notice in your folder, there's a sheet, and I just put a select few inventory homes that are ready. We're actually offering, normally we do $3,000 in closing costs with one of our preferred lenders, but on any contract by the end of the year, we're doing $7,500. And then on top of that, there's several buyer incentives and or agent incentives for you guys, like several homes have 4% commission, and then there's other incentives on those. So you're welcome to call our sales agents or go online to our website at peachtreeresidential.com. I will have I do our marketing, and I also, if you sell a Peachtree home, more than likely I'll be there at the closing. And we have a VIP program, so once you sell one home and you get, whether it be your 3 or 4, whatever commission we're offering on your second, third, and thereafter home, we do American Express gift cards just as an added way, $1,000 gift card as an added way of saying thank you on each home after that in the calendar year. And we just have a few homes, actually a couple of our model homes are for sale in Hadley Walk in East Cobb. And then also, I think you met Debbie before, she came with Newland, but she sells at the Hampshires and Hickory Crest and Muirfield Park and Milton. We have several Milton communities, but that Hampshires model is for sale. We just have 4 homes that are left at Hampshires, and then at Briarcliff, there's 3 homes and 2 of them have sold, and there's just 1 home left there. So, and then I'm gonna introduce Sharon and Dan, and they'll just tell you a little bit about their neighborhood. So we would love to have you come out there, and if you can sell a house by the year end, it'll benefit you even more, and or your customers.
Hey everybody, I'm Sharon Jones, and of course with Peachtree Residential. I represent a community up in Lakeland near St. Michael's Bay. We have 4 inventory homes that are ready. And again, with all the incentives plus 4% commission to the selling broker. And the 7,500 closing costs. And all kinds of stuff. In St. Michael's Bay, we have 55 new homes coming online. We have curbs, beautiful home sites, and some of them back real close to the road. There are 2 marinas there, one that's 10 slip and one that's 28 slip. Fabulous swim and tennis, fitness facility in the clubhouse, and of course it's gated. And so come out and see us. And then we have 1 home left at Lake Forest. It is a slab home, and it's at $379,900. And we have all the incentives plus 4,000 commission, 4%. Well, I'm having trouble with that today. 4% commission on that one as well. So come see us. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thanks. I'm Dan Rogers. Seen a lot of you guys along the way. I was with Provence, and now we've got the final 4 at Westbrook. So we helped get those gone. 3 of the 4 are cul-de-sac basement homes, beautiful homes. Westbrook's a great community. I'm sure you all know it. So we need to help you get those gone. They are in those 3 are in the upper 400s. And then I have 1 that's in the mid 400s with a great backyard. It is a slab home, 3-car garage, and great backyard on that one. So help you get those gone. And if you have any right-sized buyers who want to downgrade without giving up their high-end features, every day I'm in River District, which is in Berkeley Lake. River District sits right between the Chattahoochee River and Berkeley Lake. So come see me there. I'm in the 7s there. We've got a couple more Norcross communities coming up too. So if somebody wants to move a little closer in, down 141, we got you covered there with River District, and then the 2 new ones coming on. One will be townhouses, and another one right by the entrance to Wesleyan. So anyway, that's what we got. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
The Hampshire model for 33.
Yes, it certainly is. Yes, and Debbie's out, sits at the Hampshires and sells all of the Milton communities.
She there today?
She is. We actually have some, she plans on being here. We have, we also sell in Charlotte, North Carolina, and so she's trained the new agents out of there today. So she's there. You're welcome to stop by. And we do have 1 home in Liberty incoming, a final home. It has blinds in it. We just put a brand new washer, dryer, and refrigerator. It's totally move-in ready. If anybody in the 300, it's like 343.9, I believe. Incoming in Liberty, if you guys are familiar with that community. And I just have a couple of gift cards we wanted to give away and say thank you. Doesn't matter which item. No, it doesn't matter.
Jim's not here. I've got his card right here.
Here.
He got you on video. Actually, you know what? Jim is showing clients. He was in here early this morning. I will put his right That'll be Terry. He's Terry.
Actually, two. I promise that Jim does not win.
Or when it goes into hiding.
No, we can't let that guy win.
Thank you.
God, I hate that.
It's my birthday tomorrow. Thank you.
You're welcome. Would you like Panera or Jason's Deli?
Yes, please.
Brad
Panera.
Barton.
Which card? Oh, that's mine, because I had to put two.
Oh, you put two in.
I'll take Panera.
You're welcome. Enjoy,
Thank you.
happy early birthday.
Yeah.
All right, let's give him a big round of applause.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Y'all have a great day today. By the way, y'all know what time it is. Picture time. So, they said we couldn't do it. Look at the room. Is it not packed in here?
Yes.
Here we are, middle of December. Is that not great? So, let's get a little honor of it. Get the hands in the air.
You gotta get with the hat on.
Hey, where's his hat? Everybody's got a hat.
Get the hat on.
Get your hat on.
Yeah, where's your crown? Are we ready? Okay. Susan James, raise your hand. Let's give Susan James a nice Susan James' mother is Melita Potts, and they run the team down in Dunley that just came on with us was Melita Potts Realty, and we're so delighted that you're here today. And you know what? We're going to honor what their production was this last month because they came on in that month, and although they weren't with us the entire month, we're going to go ahead and honor what they did in production on some of the reports for the top 6 because it's very impressive. They stepped into it. By the way, how many listings did you say you already had for December? 5. So, they got a statement to make and they're on here to raise a little heck and shake things up. So, we do have some prizes to give away. I've been working very hard to get it cleaned up. So today you're gonna have a choice of deer bag or Santa bag, and she'll reach in there and draw for you. And Lewis, would you please put on the Burger King hat? Lewis Rockefeller, man of mystery. You know, we did a lot of research. Him going into being the president. I've asked Lewis through time, what did you do in your career? And I'm going to tell you, there's a lot of moments, there's about 2 decades of time that he won't talk about. I've talked to his wife and I've talked to his sister, and there's a little gray area in there, so we had to do a lot of research, and when we stumbled across things, we're really trying to find what did Lewis do that led him up to being the great candidate for the 400 North Board and being president. So we have discovered that he is a man of mystery. So let's take you through a little bit of time here. That is our little Lewis. He gave this to me. Look at the hair. It's amazing how much hair you can have at one point in your life and how quickly it can. Your road years later. So we go through his life. This right here is one of the last moments that we can really identify a specific, concurrence with what Lewis did and verifiable. He was a serviceman for his country. About this time that things get a little fuzzy, and I think it relates back to this. I don't know if it's a government-related thing, but here we go. There's Lewis. Now, this is a time period. Now, ladies, you're probably going to be surprised that many of you probably swooned over Lewis at some period during this 2 decades that we've stumbled across things, but not having anything to know about what did Lewis do during this time period. We had to do a lot of research, and when we found this picture, I said, wait a minute.
Yes.
Okay. Now wait 1 minute. So we believe there's a couple of decades that Lewis was an actor. And he did go under different names because if you look up these actors, it doesn't say Lewis Rockefeller, it has other people's names in there. Now we came across another one that is, this is so clear cut that ladies, you're going to be very surprised over this one, but back in the 80s, you probably didn't realize you were swooning over. Yeah, we came across that one and we're like, oh my gosh. He was Magnum PI. I got very excited over that. I was like, oh, Magnum PI. How cool is that? So we definitely uncovered those 2 decades of his life. Hold on a second. Now this next one, we start to kind of get into what Lewis really did. Burger King. Did y'all know that Lewis worked at Burger King? Who in here raised their hand if they knew that Lewis worked at Burger King? Well, he did. And he told me that he oversaw 100 stores in a region. He's very proud of it, yada, yada, yada. So we went digging through Burger King files to see, can we find something that verifies that Lewis did this? And all I can say, Lewis, is, well, maybe not. This is the only picture. This is the only picture that was in the file of Lewis's duties. So we have verified that he did work at Burger King, but the position that he had, we're not exactly sure. Okay. And then this last one is most telling. He just hasn't stopped his double life and not being honest about what he has. He says he's a realtor, but did y'all know that he's sidelines? He's the 400 Northport, and he's trying to sideline for Neymar, and he's also trying to be a big school instructor under the name of Tom Gillette. Wait, here's the unmistakable portion. There you go. This is a good one because I saw him down in Macon. We're down in Macon, and they dropped me off to get my car, and I turned aside. I look over at him. Him and Tom Gillette are in Tom's car, and they're both in the front seat, and they're both looking at me. And that's about what it looked like right there. So if I didn't see y'all side by side, I might really wonder if y'all were one and the same. Anyway, we don't need to go over the last one because they were the serious ones. So we just wanted to show you a little bit about Lewis's history and where he came from and why we're proud to have him. Give him a round of applause. And I could have gone through the first two, and I think your wife would have been fine. It was the Burger King thing. But Hyro did a phenomenal job. I said, Hyro, I need your help. And we had a couple of others in there, and even Robert Shepard said on a couple of them, I got to put my foot down on that one, and so we removed a couple of them.
So Bad Santa would have played that one.
So, anyway, let me get my computer up here. All right, get us kicked off here, Jeff.
Yeah, let me go after all that, huh?
Tell us about some rings. Yes, sir. 1 minute.
I just want to thank all of you that came over on Friday to be there for me and for the board. I really, really appreciate it. It was an honor for me to have you all with me. Thank you.
This crowd. 2 minutes.
2 minutes. What can we talk about for 2 minutes? We talk
Michigan
about
State.
Michigan State Spartans. Alabama. First prize, Alabama.
Y'all
That's a tough one.
You got to figure out.
The tree of state.
They said that against Ohio State, right? We won. They said that against Michigan.
Said that against Nebraska.
Said it against Oregon.
They're not Alabama.
They said that against Nebraska too.
They said that against Nebraska. Anyways, rates. Let's talk about the great rates debate. So right now, they're still waffling back and forth on what's going to happen when the Feds meet and finally decide to raise rates. So right now, it's a holding pattern. Everything that's going on in San Bernardino is affecting it. The economy is affecting it. So they're still back and forth on what's going to happen. It's eventually going to happen. I mean, whether it's this month or next month, it's going to happen. So be prepared. Also, if you have any buyers that need to close by the end of the month, we can still do it.
Yes, you
We
can.
can close by the end of the month, so if you have any that are about ready to go under contract, let us know. We're closing them in 3 weeks or so we still got a few days here. Other than that, I don't have a whole lot. Does anyone have any questions on the market, the rates, what's going on? What he wants to talk about?
You what?
Huh? Hello?
Nobody there.
That's really all I've got. I'm looking forward to the party tomorrow. I think it's gonna be a great time. Bad Santa's gonna be somewhere in the house, so that's what I'm looking forward to. The only other thing I'll leave you on is just for next year, just reach higher. 2 words, reach higher. Do more than you did this year. I know coming into this year, I set a goal to do 35 million in loans. Did over 45, so my boss looked at me crooked-eyed when I said I was gonna do 35, and I said, no, I'm gonna do 30. I'm gonna deliver 35 to the bank. And I ended up with 45, so my goal for next year is 50. So write down your goals, talk to people about them, ask how you can get to them, and just work hard. I mean, there's no other way to do it, but your sphere of influence, go to your past clients. If you say you don't have any leads, well, then you don't have any friends, so. I mean, you've got, work your book of business. Everybody's got a book of business, you just gotta work it, so.
I want to be your friends.
Okay, you got one friend right here. My office is right over there. No, seriously, if, just work hard and set your goals high, you can achieve it, so. I appreciate everybody in this room. I looked around the room and I've probably worked with almost every one of you in the room this year or last year, so I really appreciate the relationships and everybody working hard and being professional. I've worked with other agents outside of this office, and boy, there's a difference in the professionalism, so I really appreciate you guys being.
Yeah, they are much more professional.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say. No, but I really appreciate professionalism, and anytime we'd run into a bump in the road on the loan, everybody's always been of the mind thought, what can we do to make this work? And I'd say 99% of the time we made the deal work, so I appreciate you guys, and I wish you guys have happy holidays, and looking forward to partying tomorrow, so.
Yes, and just remember, as you're drinking tomorrow night, not having to pay a dime for the drinks, you can thank Jeff because of their contribution. The alcohol will flow on that. What were the rates? What are the rates?
It doesn't matter.
It is what it is.
3.99 on the 30-year fix, we're still under 4 barely. The national average is about 4.125 for a conventional, and FHA is around 3.625, so it's still good.
It's great. All right. What do we got now? Oh yeah, let's get into the monthly money board. Top 6 listings taken. By the way, I want you to remember, yeah, I don't know what's up because I turned down the air conditioning down to 68 degrees. Can Monica, can you find out what's going on?
No.
Monica comes back and says, well, it's not working. Number 6, Tangi. Who's that?
Lisa.
Lisa Tanwaco. I had a little fun on this page, by the way. Lisa Tanwaco, number 6. Hey, by the way, it's very impressive because she's been working her tail off, and so she finally made the board, and I was like, that's awesome. She started coaching, and she's been doing a lot of things that she wasn't doing before. Things are starting to fall in place for her. Double D, who's that? Danny Druin, number 5.
Oh, no, I can read her away.
Can you give a round of applause? Why don't you see Double D at the sales meetings?
Prospecting.
Why won't you see Lady Potts ever at a sales meeting?
Prospecting.
Because this is their prospecting time. 2 militant people on prospecting from, what's your mom prospect from, 9:30 to 1:30?
No, she prospects from like 7:30 to 1.
Danny Druin religiously 3 hours a day in the morning. They've got it etched out and they do not do anything else. Number 4, no time to pout. It's stout. Number 3 rhymes with Willis. That's Jody Gillis. Number 2, she's here to beat you senseless. Melita Potts. Number 1. Can you guess who it was? You know, Melita's team's saying, we're gonna figure that out.
She's cracked the $22,000 market. Yeah, the foreclosure market and the lots of investor market, and I'm like, do we want to do that? And Melita's like, no. I'm like, okay.
It's about gross dollars to them, all right? Just like Bill Gates, Kimberly Yates. So, that is my fun sheet. Steve, I saw him in here. Steve, would you like to draw from the bag?
Sure.
Make it quick and efficient.
I saw it here this morning, so I got it.
Does everybody have their name in a bag? Does everybody have their card in a bag?
No.
Monica, where do we need to have the names in the bags for the people that are gonna draw for what we want to draw for from the meeting today? Everybody needs to have a card in the red bag up here. Top 6 closing. Remember, very important to remember, what are the measurements of these monthly things? Units, all right? So always remember that. Units is what we're covering for the monthly things. Quarterly is gross commission. Number 6. Woo! You just gave acknowledgement and clap. But Phil did win a luncheon card drawing, so he will be playing the monthly money board. Number 5, Elizabeth Leah. Medina Salamone. Team Scout, number 3. Number 2, Carolyn and Kim team. Number 1. Yates Estate. Now here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna add 2 more entrants. Anybody that was on these, right?
Yeah.
If you were on these,
You're gonna
I
love
want you to pass your card. If you're on the top 6 and you are here.
Yeah.
But if you're on the top 6 and you're not here, that means you're somewhere else. You can't do what I'm gonna tell you to do. But if you're in the top 6, raise your hand. Okay, well, it's gonna be a short list. Give your card to Monica because we're gonna have another 2 drawings for those that are on the list. New contracts written, number 6, Double D, Danny Druin. We have a guy in the back had nothing to do with it, the Henniger team. You know, Alex, I just got to say this, and I mean it from my heart. I've noticed that since you came on board, your wife's production's gone down. Good job. Number 4, Josie Gillis. Number 3, Ken Baldwin. Handling the contract. Don't be hiding behind Diane. Ken, first time on the board, right?
Thank you, guys.
Now,
I think you have a name.
huh? So, you said that you wrote 8 last month. We didn't have 8 down, so I want to make sure we got that correct, but really been working hard, and things are starting to pay off. Good job, Ken. Number 2, Sarah Stovall. Number 1. Yates Estate. Steve's getting a lot of exercise this morning.
I was going to see Santa this morning.
I'm just saying.
I was busy.
I'm just saying.
Hey, Terry,
1 free month's dues.
last month, I gave away the Bass Pro Shop. I just wanted you guys to know this month I made up for it by getting DSW. Congratulations on your DSW. So I threw that out there.
You got a little serious. All right, so, Monica, if you're in the top 6 on any 3 of these, and you were here, and you were number 2 through 6, give your card to Monica. We're gonna draw 2 names to play the monthly money board.
I don't have Melita's card.
Somebody give a card for Melita.
I have.
We have one more.
Monica!
From this, from contract. Hold on.
And Susan, I just want you to know, this is Dee. She's not a friend of yours, except I put in the damn card to you.
Okay, that's
Welcome to the family. By the way, tomorrow night we're gonna have a great time. We're gonna have a photo booth. Bad Santa's gonna make an appearance. He'll roast a couple people. It's gonna be a great time. So we're very excited about tomorrow night. 7:30, the doors will open. We had to start a half hour later tomorrow because the clubhouse would not let us in over there earlier like they typically do. So we got to cram everything in from 5:30 to 7:30. So we didn't want to have heads popping off, and I got to have a happy home. So 7:30 is the time that the doors will open. Band will start playing shortly after that. Yes, who gets to come up and draw? Draw 2 names of the top 6 people that just gave you the cards. You're taking far too long. Come on.
You're killing my wrist. Come on, draw something.
No. This is just for the top 6. I'm adding 2. I'm gonna, you can take way too. Okay, Susan James, I mean, this is great. Come on, play it. Let's go, pick it back, move it. You got 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, sorry.
I'll go for the Santa one. Castle Car Wash. Oh! That means I don't have to wash Melita's car this week.
No time to pout, it's stout. What you have, foot massage? There are no foot massages in the bags.
The Chapman Agency, the Target gift cards.
Whoopee! Kim Chapman, what did you give this month?
$1,000.
This is a Target gift card.
Thank you, that's lovely.
It's already been used, but it's a gift card. It's actually true, he gave her a gift card. How much is in there? It's a gift card. Okay. Where are we drawing from now? We're drawing from, Phil Verona, come on up. You were drawn from, I can't remember which luncheon, but you were drawn. Go ahead and call it back. We're going to make it quick and efficient moving forward so you don't have time to walk up here. Go ahead and say Santa bag or beer bag. Moving forward in the future.
Castle Car Wash.
You know who also got drawn? Yazoo! Yahoo! Santa bag. Is there anything left in the Santa bag? Nope, you lose.
$50 cash from Fidelity.
Make it rain. Little props to Yazoo. She is working diligently and hard. Wrote a $525,000 contract yesterday. They said it couldn't be done in December. She said, I'm gonna make it happen. Wrote a deal over in Marietta, was it? Yeah. 525, that's exciting. That was her second contract in, 60 days, started about 60 days now. Good job. Who was that third drawing?
Third drawing was.
Beth.
Beth.
Is Beth here? No, she's not. That means throws in the bucket. One of y'all is gonna be a lucky winner. Okay, who?
Phil Salamone was the fourth.
Phil said.
No, not here.
He's here, but.
Right here.
How did she not?
You know what? We're gonna let Medina come on up and draw. Come on. Why not? Tell me your bag.
Reindeer or Santa? Santa.
Everybody's picking Santa. You don't pay attention to this.
1 month free dues.
Make sure you take that. Go give it to Phil.
Now we're into sales meeting here. If you attended sales meetings over the last month, your card was put in here. If you passed it up here, if it didn't, if it wasn't, then what does that mean? Right? So, and we had 2 extra ones drawn, so how many more gifts do we have in there? I'll tell you, she's detail people.
I don't know, how many do we have?
Name a bag. Diane Service.
Actually, Rudolph. Home Warranty of America. We have Cindy Nagel here representing Home Warranty of America. And
We got some wine. We do not support drinking here.
I'm an organic wine lover,
These are, one is actually organic. It doesn't say organic on it, but there's a different process in the single estate, small vineyards in Italy and in France, and that's where my specialty is. So enjoy.
Awesome, that's very nice. Well, you don't get one? We don't know which of you it is, but Kelly Barton. Oh, you know it didn't be Kelly Barton because it came from the sales meetings of the past. Kelly Barton,
Wait, oh,
pick a bag.
The reindeer. I want the wine. I want the kind that makes you drunk. That's the kind that.
This is organic,
but not that.
But not the one.
American Home Shield provided this lovely William Casanova.
Oh.
Wow. Toffee.
Thank you.
But it was nice.
Thank you.
Who do you think it is?
Jim
Bullis.
Bullis.
Even when he's not here. But for these, do you have to be here? Yes. Let's take a vote. Does Jim have to be here? Yes. Smart people say yes. In Jim's place. Let's see what Jim would have won. Big, bald, and beautiful, Louis Rockefeller. Here.
Rudolph.
The ring nose reindeer.
The Chapman Agency, you get a Best Buy gift card.
It's a gift card, we know that. What is it, balance? Oh, what?
Double B's, Best Buy.
$1.27 for you.
And Tim, after your spending or shopping last night, what did he have left on there? Oh, one.
They gave me the card back, I don't know why.
Diana Hornis. We're gonna guess you're gonna pick from the Santa bag.
Yes. You get the trademark $50 race car gift card.
Monica, do we have anything left in there?
No, Terry, I don't, but I do have a car wash.
Oh, we have another car. Would y'all like a car? Who would like a car wash?
Absolutely. Sure.
Matthew Ruiz, is he in the room? I don't think he is. We throw that away. Gotta play, gotta be here to play. Mike Wharton.
Oh, look at that.
It's awesome. Why is your car still a mess? All right, so how y'all feeling?
Awesome.
We'll feel better tomorrow.
Feel better tonight? Yes. Thursday morning, can y'all tell me what's special about Thursday morning?
Hangover. We've
got another honorable position being taken over. Madonna, before you leave, Madonna, what do you want to talk about? Because she's got to run, she's got appointments.
Thank you for everybody that's already given, but we've got 125 kids that we're making Christmas for. These kids are in Forsyth County. Some of them are homeless. Some of them are really sick. Some of them don't have parents. I mean, these are kids who need us. So you've got 2 more today, tomorrow, and Thursday. So please bring, because I've got to take it, deliver it Friday morning. Anything a kid in middle school or high school would want, bring lots. And all these people that just got gift cards, you can always donate them.
Absolutely.
Just come on.
I don't think they'll need a car wash.
Yeah, here's
Hey, I will say this. Hey, Madonna, it's Meals by Grace?
Yes.
Okay, so we've been delivering to some families, and I will tell you, it is amazing when you realize in Forsyth County here, which we're all, you live somewhere around it. It's amazing the poverty that is truly here. So it's been very eye-opening for me, and I'll say anything that you can deliver is appreciated. So,
Yes.
And that can be clothes, it can be footballs, it can be
anything.
whatever.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So you got the big tubes that are in the office. We got one in the bullpen and one up in the front corner. Let's fill those things overflowing. Okay. So
the Christmas party's not till tomorrow. There were some people in the lobby, if you could keep it down.
whatever. Go back to your home show. Okay, here we go. All right, but I've got something that I didn't want to say. There's a chart that I was looking at. I will send it out later on today via email. It shows you FMLS reporting. And what I found interesting is every one of the years, sales go up and peak in June, and then they start coming down, 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 down. And over 70% of the years, tracking back to 2007, went down in November and then bumped up in December on production. It was interesting. So, I mean, it goes clearly down and then up. Not every single one, but clearly more than not. And the interesting thing is we've been staying on it, and we went from 90 closings lined up last month. We got 119 on the books for this month. So you have that little spike going, hey, that's pretty interesting. So good job for y'all for keeping with it out there, and great job. By the way, we are number 10 in the country for offices for Century 21, and we're that's on gross commissions and units. We're number 9 right now. So give yourself a round of applause. Awesome stuff. Now, I've got some things that I did want to share with you guys that I find are very interesting. So as you go into the holidays, what are you going to have? What happens around the holidays?
Weight gain.
What parties? You can look at Alex and you can see he's already been on the weight gain program. All right?
Spandex, baby.
I got to give Alex a hard time. He sent me an email yesterday, really giving me a little nudge, so we were having a little email banter back, or text banter back and forth. So anyway. Thank you. So, to be an expert in any industry, you must, one, know what is happening, know why it is happening, know how it impacts the consumer, know how to simply and effectively explain it to your client. This is what most agents cannot do in real estate. So I wanted to break down some simple things. And so I went online to FMLS and I said, what can I bring to you guys that during the holidays, this is what you're going to have the opportunity to do. This is what I call party talk. And if y'all have a piece of paper and a pen, I want you to write down really big party talk, party talk, party talk. You can just write down once. I want you to drill this in your head. What is your party talk? What is your plan? So that when you're at a party this holiday season and somebody says, when they know that you're in real estate, what are they going to go? How's the market? What's going on in the real estate arena? And if you are just a normal salesy person, then you're going to push some people away because all they're going to hear is, it's all about me, I'm doing so great, give me your referrals. But if you can arm yourself with valid information that you can share with them, you will have them engaging in the conversation and asking more questions. That's what you got to realize. So you have to look at those questions, look at those things that you got to know to be an expert and own your county, own your area, own your high school district. and then be prepared, because I'm gonna tell you, what I saw today for Forsyth and Gwinnett counties, I was like, okay, let's just walk through this, and this is all we're gonna talk about today. Get your party talk ready and be the one that impresses them, because there's a lot of people right now that have waited through the holidays to get their home listed. They may have reached out to you, they might not have. They may have been talking to another agent. There's still time for you to be the one that they think of come January, February, when they actually put their home on the market. Because that's what's gonna happen. You know, we do the little pipeline leads. We've had a lot of people that have their homes expired in the last 45 days. We have 14 people right now that have said, we are going to list with y'all in January or February when we're ready to list. Now, I can tell you this, if we don't follow up with those people, they're not gonna list with us, somebody else will, okay? So the key thing is be the person that gets in their head, that speaks relevant information to them. So when you look at Forsyth County and FMLS trends, one, overall in Atlanta, we've got an inventory that's shrinking. We have a lower inventory than we did last year at this time. New home inventory is on the rise. What's that gonna do to your resales? It's gonna be more challenging for them. Every single month we click buy, things change, decorations change. You need to own it. Go out to the new home communities, go in their model homes and see what the builders are putting in their homes. Because if you got browns and golds and stuff on a home that's 400s and up, it's probably not gonna sell unless you get it down real low in price, because that just ain't exciting to people today. Guess what my home has in it? Browns and golds and all that stuff. So if I were to put it on the market, I'd go invest $25,000 to $30,000 and redo the kitchen and make it what people want today versus the same stuff that I've got from 2005. I don't have to worry about Melissa watching this anyway, so. She already did it. You study the new homes versus resales in your area. This is Forsyth County. Here's Forsyth County. Look at this. This is inventory. This is important. This took, by the way, this took me 5 minutes for each county. 5 minutes, that's it. You can do this stuff, people, if you'll just do it. Area 221, new homes are 29.3% of the active inventory. In area 222, 39%. In area 223, 42% of the active inventory is new homes. Do you think it's going to be challenging in Northwest Forsyth to sell a resale home? Yes. When about half of your competition is new homes, what gets people excited? The new stuff, right? If it's a resale and it's 10 years plus old, they're probably looking at it going, got to put a new roof. Oh, is it the Atlas Chalet shingle or is it not? We got to change this granite countertop that's from 2000. Homes are dated. So you got to own this. But then what I found interesting was, wow, in area 224, there's only 9.4% of the homes that are new homes in the inventory. So let me ask you this. What could you assimilate from that little smattering of information right there? Well, that could be one. Do you think sales might be challenging in area 224 right now?
Yeah.
Builders are gonna go where the market's hot. Does that make sense? So I can look at this and go, of these sales, 224 has probably got the fewest number of sales right now. I'd want to go back and back that up. But for some reason, only 10%, fewer than 10% of the homes active today are builders. I'm gonna pay attention to these three right here as I'm listing homes. I want to dig in quicker. I want to dig in more, and I want to go, let me go and look at the sales in the last 6 months. Which, by the way, let me show you how easy this is. All I did was go in the system, FMLS. I clicked in there, active. I clicked all the other things off. So the only button I clicked was active, and I went down to the bottom and I click clear. Actually, I click clear first. Go click active, click Forsyth County or whatever county you're going to study, and then you start putting in the areas that you're going to study. 221. You go 221, all actives. There's like 800 actives in area 221. Then I went back and I clicked the one button, new homes, for the age description. And then I had my numbers. I divided those out. I went to 222. I went down and I clicked clear. I went back up. I clicked active. I clicked 222. And I did global, and then I went back and did the new homes. I went down and I clicked clear. I clicked active. I clicked 220. It's very simple. So I want you to see how simple it was. And in 5 minutes, I had these statistics up here. And if I were talking, by the way, are you hearing any other agents talk about this stuff? No. They don't think like this. It doesn't take much to think like this, but it takes a lot for you to take from this experience here and go out there and go, hey, I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to go sit down with Rob, I'm going to sit down with Deb, I'm going to sit down with Terry, and I'm going to talk about what are the trends that I see going on so I can get my party talk together so that I can be the best son of a gun that they're looking at when they're talking to somebody, because this question is going to come up. What is going on in our area? So then I went over to Gwinnett, and I said, okay, I hear people say you don't do enough over in Gwinnett as far as talking about statistics. So I said, how fast can I get these numbers together, doing that pattern? Clear, active area. Clear, active area, then new homes. 5 minutes is all it took. Just ran down the numbers, wrote it down on a sheet of paper, did my calculations, done. Look at what's going on in Gwinnett, 16.9%, 23%, 22%, 11.2, or 11.7, 15 point, and then 40.6. Gwinnett has always trailed about 12 months behind Forsyth County in all of the activities. When you get over to area 13 and 14 in North Fulton, they stay consistent. The prices have been a little bit higher, but the patterns of these success have been about the same from when you look at South Forsyth versus the North Fulton area. But when that's starting to come up and it's all lower price homes, below 300 for the most part, and they're starting to creep up, but it's really centered around that below 300 and below. But is that interesting to you guys? I don't care what you do. You can take it, you can go, I'm gonna go study my high school district. It's the same pattern. High school district, plug in your high school, actives, get the global, then new homes, do the division, clear it out, go do another high school, see what the differences are. This is what you've got to do, because I'm going to tell you this next year, every single year that we go on and technology keeps competing with us, and there's going to be mega teams out there like Mark Spain team. Do you know how Mark Spain operates? By the way, if you're an individual agent, do you feel like, oh my gosh, I'm going up against Mark Spain? Wow, #1 agent for the Atlanta Board. What's that mean to you? He's out there promoting the #1s. He's out there promoting the size. He gets a lot of leads coming through. I'm going to tell you this. He has about 40 to 50 agents on his team. Most of them are new. It's not Mark Spain going out on listing appointments. It's the team of people that most of them are new that he just beats up and says, you got to walk in there 8 in the morning every single morning, wait till you get your lead, and then walk out the door. Yeah. They have to be there at 8 a.m. for team meetings, and then they got to wait on their leads. That's it, Monday through Friday. That's what your world is. Machine, machine, machine. So you've got those people that have their scripts down. They're competing against the same people that you guys are looking for. I want you guys to be the articulate ones and blow away the people that are coming up through the ranks of the Mark Spain team. And always remember, some Mark Spain out there, if it was, it might be a different thing. If he went on the appointments, it'd be different. But he doesn't. So always remember that. I want you guys to be the smartest ones out there. Own your business. This is another one that I saw, and I'm going to end on this. Appraiser home value opinions. We have watched this every single month since about the last 4 months. Look at what happened this last month in October. What happened? We went down to 2.65. Let me just back up on this. Back here, appraisers had not seen the pricing going up as much as they had. So the appraisals were coming in, I'm sorry, they were going up. So appraisals back here were coming in higher than the sales price on the norm by those. Then all of a sudden they saw the market start shifting. What happened is the prices started to go up so high that there's nothing to really sustain and validate. So the appraisal difference came in a lot lower. So we started to see 6 months ago where all of a sudden you had pricing problems, contracts getting killed or negotiations happening because the appraisals came in lower than the purchase price. And it got down to 2.65% difference. Now all of a sudden we had a retraction. Now it's 2% was October. Now I believe this. I think the thing that's happened is now enough people have started being beat up, and you've had the homes that have sat a while and they've come down in their pricing equation out there. That's what's starting to happen in the thing. So we hope that this keeps going up so it's less. But this is where all of a sudden you go, hey, America's responding and they're getting more real about their pricing. The demand is still there. By the way, did y'all know that the demand in Atlanta is still higher? October was still higher in sales and contracts than last year at this time. Does it feel like that to you? A lot of people felt the slow off. The difference is it's spread across a lot more new home communities and more agents out there fighting for the same amount of people. Bless you. So this will be shared out there. I just want you guys to think about these things, use them. Any questions that you guys have?
Can you move this board so I can actually see?
No. Yes, we'll lose that for you. I apologize. We might be blocking
Yes.
That's a fire hazard.
It is a fire hazard. Thank you, Dee. I appreciate that.
Okay, we can see that.
Yes.
Where did you get this information from? I just saw the notification clicking out the bottom, but I just was wondering, is it published every month somewhere? Or?
I hear about it and I go create these charts. You know, like you were hiring when you come up with something. You don't like it? I pay for a service. I pay for a monthly service, and they send out charts each and every month at the beginning of the month, about the middle of the month actually. And it's relevant stuff that, hey, there's about 35 charts that come across each month. I try to pick out about 10 of them that I feel are worthwhile and important to share for pricing considerations and things like that.
Is it KCM?
Yeah.
Yes, keeping current matters.
Okay, thanks.
Yep. So, and by the way, we'll send these charts out. All you gotta do is click. I mean, these are free for you guys. I pay for them. You don't have to. So if you go to Keeping Current Matters and there's a chart that you want off that, let me know. I can copy it and give it to you. So it's not a big deal. But this is the stuff that you want to leverage to help you get in the conversation out there. Okay? Hyro, you got anything you want to say about
Zap.
Zap?
It's funny you mentioned that. I didn't. But, no, it's coming up soon. We have, I believe it's next Wednesday. There's like a big old webinar that everyone can join in on to kind of learn about it. If you go to 21 Online, and it's very important that you do actually, on 21 Online, go to tools at the top, start by the letter Z for Zap. When you click on that, there's like 4 little videos for y'all to watch to just familiarize yourself, because we will be moving on to that platform and using that platform, so it's important to go ahead and get ahead of the game and to learn about it. If you have any questions, just ask me.
Don't delay on that because it's coming. What's the date that we're rolling out?
January 12th-ish.
January 12th-ish. We'll get that nailed down.
Yeah.
Mr. Zuru over there.
Actually, I have my calendar.
Look it up so we can know. But go get up on this program because it is going to be launched out here in January, and I don't want you chasing to get caught up. I want you to be ahead of the game, so when it's going in, it's very easy for you to get into it and move on through it.
January 12th.
January 12th.
Also, it is not, you won't be logging into Zap through 21 Online. It's through like the Zap website. The credentials are the same as your 21 Online though. But if you have your password saved and you don't know it, you have your password saved on 21 Online, it's not going to do you any good because you have to retype it. So one, get with me to try to get it, because if you have Chrome, it's actually stored in there and I can help you find it. Or we'll have to have it reset by that day so that you know what both the passwords are. So just get with me.
Real quick, my goal tomorrow night is not to offend anybody. You already failed everything. So, I'm cordial and I'm polite. And when the Bad Santa outfit comes on, we do not know what's going to happen. So, we're going to have fun, and that's what it's about. So tomorrow night is about, one, celebrating the year, but it's about having you guys have a very good time. It is not a traditional type Christmas party. It is a lively Christmas party. If you like dancing, there's going to be plenty of dancing going on. This band is phenomenal that we've got playing tomorrow night. So I know you will enjoy yourself, and it is from 7:30 to 11:30-ish. And that's great. So I appreciate everything that you guys have done. We're only going to have one more sales meeting this year, and I know that y'all are very disappointed in that, but one more, and that's next week. So plan on being here next Tuesday, and let's have one more energizing thing, because what's next Tuesday? That's right. It's the 14th, right? Okay. So I believe this. How many more weeks, by the way, how many more weeks do we have? 3 more weeks left, and that's it. So one more sales meeting. I do expect and hope that you guys will take off multiple days somewhere between the holidays, whatever that is for you. Get geared up, but make the days count that you're going to work from here to the end of the year, and you'll be surprised at what you can have coming as a result of that. Lolita Potts, 5 listings already this month. Yazoo working up a storm out there. So great things are still happening in the month of December. And remember, I'll send the chart out later today. Down to November, and all of a sudden a little spike up. We've never seen that little spike up, so that's a great thing. Y'all have a fantastic day. Do we have any luncheons, or anybody need to make an announcement? No luncheons today? By the way, Denise Quinlan will be the VP of the Women's Council of Realtors as of Thursday. We've already talked about Madonna.
Okay.
He was here.
Okay.
Y'all have a fantastic day. Thank you for coming.
Yeah.